What's up guys, this is the Honest Outlaw here, and we're going to do a quick range video today. I want to talk about some techniques that people use to shoot that I think they don't really know where they come from, and I don't really think they know why they use them. I've done a couple of these videos in the past. It'll be really quick. I want to talk about what I call the tactical turtle and what I call the tactical lean. And I think these techniques are over-exaggerations of a couple of things that actually work. And I want to talk about some of the techniques that I use, why I use them, and where those techniques come from. So first, what is the tactical turtle? Well, the tactical turtle is, you see guys on the range, they'll get way forward like this, they'll roll their shoulders up like this, stick their head way down to where they look like a turtle, and they'll pull their gun way up like this, right? So now you can see if I turn right or if I turn left, I can't really see anything. My head's down, I'm looking through the very top of my glasses, which doesn't really aid me in seeing the target, right? You can see a lot better if your head's up, because that's how the human body is designed. When I talk about shooting techniques, I like to add in just simple universalities of athletics. So if it works for football, if it works for boxing, if it works for fighting, why wouldn't it work for gunfighting, right? So for me personally, I like to stand in more of an isosceles stance, use my body to control that recoil, right? But not so over-exaggerated. We use a 9mm pistol. This is a 9mm pistol. It is a CZ P10C. This is my custom CZ. I'll have a video on it later this week. But if I'm using a 9mm pistol, I do not need this much tactical lean that you see here. It's not a 500 Smith & Wesson, it's not a Desert Eagle, right? So all I need is a good grip, a good stance, and I want to keep my head up. That tactical turtle thing, where that comes from, I think it's from people hiding behind barricades, things like that. But you see it on like USPSA matches, you see it, people concealed carry, they're out in the open, in the middle of nowhere, all of a sudden they dump way down like that. Tactical turtle themselves up so much they can barely see the sights, let alone people around them. If you're in a situation where you're going to be defending yourself, situational awareness is super important. So you want your head on a swivel, or if you're in a match or something like that, IDPA match, you want to be looking for targets, and you want to be in an upright position. See, when you shoot on a static range, another thing they don't tell you about with this tactical lean here, or the tactical turtle, is that in real life you're going to be moving. Whether it be in a range, whether it be in a fighting scenario, you're going to be backing up, you're going to be moving forward, you're going to be strafing side to side, you're going to be fighting with that guy, you're going to be grappling, you're going to be doing all kinds of things. And that tactical turtle stance is not good for that. It's just not. You want to be upright, you want to be in an athletic stance, of course, knees a little bit bent, arms a little bit forward. You want to have your arms just a little bit bent, not locked way out like that, because you want to have those help you control the recoil like shock buffers. You want to have your hands in a good grip. We'll do a video on grip separately at some point. You want to have your wrists locked out, and that's going to control most of your recoil. And again, you want to have your head up on a swivel, also looking through the center of your glasses. If you're in a match or you're shooting on the range or something, you're going to have safety glasses, sunglasses, you're going to have something on, right? And when you practice at home with your sunglasses up like this, you don't really notice because you can lean forward, but your eyes will adjust, and you don't really notice how far your head's leaning down. And one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because I'm guilty of that over and over again. But if I have my glasses on, all of a sudden I'm in a match, now I have to adjust my head because I don't want to look through the very top of my glasses because it obstructs my vision on targets. And in self-defense or in a match, both those things are very important. Where that tactical lean comes from is you're trying to brace for impact, right? If you want to push something, or if you're going to hit somebody, you're going to get way low, you're going to have your butt sticking backward, and you're going to be ready to take an impact. And I think that's really important for certain things. If you're going to be shooting a Barrett 50 or something like that, yeah, really lean into it. But I think with a 9mm pistol, or even a 223 AR-15, something like that, I think it's more of a detriment than anything else. I think it puts you in a stance that you can't easily get out of or move in. Also, it's a lot harder to transition from target to target like that as well. If you're up like this, you can twist your hips. See, when you transition from target to target, the old way is that tank turret style, right? I just turn at my waist. Well, the new, more advanced way, at least my way, and the way that a lot of people are teaching nowadays, is to twist your hips. It makes sense, right? If you ever boxed or anything like that, if you throw a punch, you want to twist your hips while you're shooting, and not only do you have more of a range that you can transition targets, but it's also quicker. and that's harder to do with that tactical lean. So I guess it's just a quick video on that. I'll throw in some filler throughout so I can show you a better idea of what I'm talking about. And if you guys have any questions or comments, or if you think I'm completely wrong, please leave it in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you like the channel, and please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.